After over 3 decades of working with the National Bureau of Standards, I've had occasions of people coming to me asking that what is the scariest thing in food? Many might have wondered maybe it is pesticides, GMO, food additives, but it will surprise you. It has nothing to do with those that have been listed. It is a simple product that we're all familiar with. We work with it and we cannot do without living without it. At the end of today's episode, you have a change of mind or take a decision on what goes into your food and to what aspect are you contributing to this particular contaminant into your food. Welcome again to the Food Point with Dr. Okunlola. You may want to wonder, what is that scariest thing? The scariest thing is micro and nano plastics. Let's forget about that. Just know it to be MNP. MNP has been found in our food, along the food chain, in honey, in fruits and vegetables. Mention anything, even in our kitchen. The scariest of all is that this MNP is in your blood and is in my blood. What are the sources of this MNP? You may imagine, you pack your food, raw food. This is rice bag. This is ordinary, what we call nylon from polyethylene. Look at this. This is plastic bowl. Can you imagine? This is water, empty water bottle. It's advanced everywhere. In other words, anything that you use plastic in packaging. We normally use the word plastic in general, but you want to talk about polyethylene, PVC, styrofoam. And why? Because all this that we've displayed and more beyond this, they are made from chemicals. Basically, most of them are distillates from crude oil and other additives before you get them solidified. The scariest of this is that averagely it has been reported that per week we consume up to 5 grams of this MNP, which is equivalent to 1 credit card. And that is even in advanced economy. So I want to wonder what happens within areas that are not really regulated, that we do not even know that these things are taking place. The presence of MLP has reported in placenta, because they are broken down into smaller particles less than 5 mm. It has been reported in human brain. It has been reported even in the arteries, the blood streams. And what are the implications of this? The implication is, for that you find in the artery, there is a probability of it leading to what? Stroke. For those that has been found in the reproductive system of male, leading to what? Lower sperm count. Not only that, the challenge that we have presently is that there is presently no regulation However, researches are going on to see maybe there could be limits. The world body that controls even food that we know as the Codex Alimentarius Commission, though concern might have been raised, but there is no limit that has been ascertained for the level that should be retained in any food product. Low as it may, what are the things that we can do to reduce the consumption of this particular MNP? One, as much as possible, stop the use of plastics in microwaving your food, because it is reported that almost about 4 million of those tiny particles get into your food within 3 minutes of microwaving your food. As much as possible also, endeavor that in your water, try to filter your water. Although this may not totally remove, but it will reduce. It has been reported that using reverse osmosis does really reduce the passage of this MLP. But in actual fact, even when reverse osmosis is used, in processing, most of these final products coming from reverse osmosis still end up in plastic bottles. As much as we cannot do much, we can also contribute by minimizing the use of plastics and nylons, the polyethylene. There are many countries in the world that have banned the use of polyethylene. If we can't do that, we are going to reduce this transfer of this MNP into our bloodstream. We will reduce even the consumption of MNP. In conclusion, I want us to be advocates of reduction of the use of plastics in packaging and even in our environment. If you're just joining us, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel, share, and like.